sisters that I miss them more and more every day. And tell my brother he's a dickhead, but I hope he's doing great. I'll come up to visit soon, probably during the Christmas break. Do you miss me? Because I miss you. I'm working on assessments, 2 more years and I can graduate. The new job treats me well, I'm finally getting decent pay. I bought a couch, my old one broke, I got it off the marketplace. I know the dad is probably worried, it's how I know that you still love me.
That was their song Fathers. That was by Loose Shoelace, who I am here with now. If you guys want to introduce yourselves.
How's it going? I'm Tyrese. I'm from the bass player from Loose Shoelace, and we've got Alexi here as well.
Yeah, I play drums.
Yeah, Riley couldn't make it today. He has unfortunately got to pay the bills and go to be at work. So
Yeah, because he's broke.
yeah, that's also a song.
That is also, yeah, that is their song. Fathers was their first song that they made, and I think it's their proudest song that they have also made as well.
Yeah, it's really.
For sure.
I really, and it's hard to say how proud we are of that track.
Yeah, honestly, we were so surprised at how well it's done, considering it's literally our first song that
Yeah.
we've ever done.
And it's like that song came together so quickly. It was me and Riley. Like this was before Alexi was in the band actually, but it was like just me and Riley in like just in his living room, and he had like a demo of the initial chord progression, and it just came together in 30 minutes. It's like
And
it's
then,
crazy.
Then recording it, like the actual studio recording only took a day. Like,
Yeah.
What?
It's
We
crazy
did
to
in
see how
like,
far
what,
that's
6,
come.
8 hours?
It was 6, yes. Wait,
yeah.
no, 8. It was so quick. It's insane.
Wow. So how did you guys get the inspiration for Fathers?
Well, it's really this song is just about like it's all about moving away from home. It's like so me and Riley, we're originally from Harvey Bay. We're about 3.5 hours north from here. So it's all just about the process of moving away from home for the first time and everything that comes with it. It's like we were just like sitting in his living room, and it's like I miss my dad, and it's like it's just everything just rolled off the tongue. It's like it's just all about the process of moving and like all the things you feel about it. It's
Yeah, all the homesickness, I think, is the best way to put it.
yeah, it's like we didn't want to be like all super depressed about moving away because it's like we're really proud of it, and it's like moving
It's still
away,
a
being
fun
our own
process,
person.
like
Yeah.
you know, gaining responsibility and independence.
Yeah, and it's just about how we wanted to say a bit of a thank you to like our families and all of everyone who supported us to this point of how we got here. It was just that. It's all about the growth and being like the man that we want to be.
And growing into new shoes.
Whoa. Name drop.
So I'm assuming you guys came together through the music course here at JMC.
Yeah.
Was it just one of your random classes you guys were like,
No,
yeah?
actually, we didn't have a class together.
Yeah.
Ty was just chilling in the lunchroom, and I was like, "Oh, these guys are music kids," because I've been here about a year longer than Ty has.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, I want to socialize," and then we ended up going to a gig together, for one of my friend's band, Roronoa. They're like a deathcore band, also from Brisbane. Definitely check them out if you're into that. But yeah, we took the same bus home, and we just got to talking. He showed me this band he was working on. I was like, "Oh, that's really cool." He's like, "Yeah, we don't have a drummer." Dude, I'm a drummer.
Yeah, it's like prior to that, we had like, because me and Riley, we both moved down and we didn't have a drummer at the start. Because we originally formed in Harvey Bay we were like in like a completely different sound. We were like indie like surf rock, and we were like we had a few songs back then, and we had a different drummer back then. But after we moved, it was about like it was a big change in our sound. We were like, okay, we're not in high school anymore. We're a bit older now. We can make our sound a bit more different, and because we just reunited a bit after I moved down, and because he had been down for a few months before me, and then it was just like, okay, we're gonna be a bit more emo, a bit more pop punk, and
A bit
then
more sad.
when I first met Alexi, like she was wearing a Sly with his beanie, and I was like, okay, I found a cool person here.
Gotta fit in somewhere.
And then of course we went to that same Roanoa gig, and it was like, hell yeah, we need. It was just like it just locked in, and it was really
like,
good.
There
It's
was
like-
already a natural chemistry there, I think.
Yeah.
My next question: how did you guys get the name Loose Shoelace?
Oh, this is a question for Ty.
Oh. Okay. I feel so lame every time I say it. It's like, oh, did you have a loose shoelace when you came up with the name? No. It's like I was like in year 11 of high school, and I was like, what's a quirky indie band name that rolled off the tongue? And we were just spitballing random things because we were playing in like a high school like battle of the bands type thing concert, and we needed a band name. I was like just spitballing random words, absolutely random, and it's like loose shoelace, loose shoelace, loose shoelace. That rolls, and it kind of just stuck. Like we thought about rebranding when we moved, but it's also like if
It
it's not
works,
broke,
like-
it works for anything.
Exactly. If it's not broken,
Yeah.
don't fix it.
Yeah.
Like, I just feel the name just definitely fits very well
Mm.
with our sound, with the whole idea of. I feel like loose shoelaces represent kind of immaturity, but also like opportunity to learn and grow.
Mm.
And
Like-
that's like a recurring theme throughout our music.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
definitely.
if I were to talk about what the band means as like to me, like everything we do is about personal growth in one way or another. It's about growing up into a new situation, filling into the shoes that you need to fill up as an adult, and then like even further than that, it's just growing and trying to be the best that you can no matter what. And that's always going to be a recurring theme, and I'm glad that like it just fits to me.
Just works.
Just
Yeah.
works.
Just all fits in the genre, everything.
Yeah. If the shoe fits.
What bands do you guys listen to for inspiration? Because you play the drums. What
Yeah.
do you get inspiration from?
Well, I'm actually wearing my inspiration. Hot Mulligan they're like a US they're
Fourth wave emo.
fourth or fifth wave.
I think
They
fourth.
invented post emo. That's like what they like to call themselves, and I think we kind of fit into that pretty well.
Yeah.
But we obviously take a lot of inspiration from the Aussie scene. Like Ty said, I was wearing a Sly Withers beanie the day we met. They're a
Love.
Perth band.
Perth bass. I don't even know what they call themselves anymore. It's
They're
like
pop punk,
punky,
Aussie emo
emo.
kind of
Just a
stuff,
mix of
and like bands
little-
like
yeah,
Semantics and Dear Seattle,
like the
definitely
Aussie
big
scene is very
inspirations.
influential for us. Like
but also more kind of Midwesty emo, like
Maxi,
modern
Modern
baseball
baseball,
and
mom
like
jeans as well a bit.
mom jeans,
It's all-
American football, that
yeah,
kind of
like all of them
scene.
are like parts of our influence.
Mm.
We'll take bits and bobs from like different parts. Like we really love like that twinkly Midwest emo-y guitar-y sound.
But we
then-
also like to have a bit more pop punk energy.
And then like we also like part of our heritage. We're me and Riley. We're a bit bogan. We got like it's a bit hard to not have that accent in some of the songs that we have, and
Yeah,
it's
you-
just like we'll take that inspiration from bands like Dear Seattle or Smith Street Band or Luca Brasi, where it's a bit more like it's a bit more in your face, that Aussiness, but it's also clearly like really inspired by that emo scene from the US.
Yeah, you can definitely tell in Fathers you can hear it very clearly. I was like, wow. When I
Yeah.
first listened to it, I was like, wow, I can really tell we're Australian here.
Every time I like introduce the band to someone I know, I'm like, hey, just so you know, like we sing with an Aussie accent so they don't get caught off guard.
They're like,
Because
whoa.
so many bands will just adopt an American accent no matter where they're from.
Yeah.
Australia, New Zealand, England, even like
Yeah, it just feels a bit like not inoffensive.
feels
to us,
more-
but
more-
this feels like right for us.
Yeah. It
more
feels-
genuine.
It's nice. It's good to see like actual Aussie accents in songs again. Because there are good songs. And you're like, oh, where's that gone?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's definitely good to hear. So I'm guessing for your lyrics, it's just all about home. Is there anything else, like any other bands that really inspire you for your lyrics, or?
Oddly enough, for me specifically, because I have a very different lyric writing style to Ty and Riley. I take inspiration from Sleep Token, but also like poetry, like slam poetry almost. Because I think the best way to describe the two different lyrical approaches is one is more forward and more storytelling based and kind of just setting the scene, while I tend to write stuff that's more imagery, kind of just like really more
Like
abstract
metaphorical.
things and metaphorical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like it's really fun to like, especially with some of the newer songs that we're writing.
Yeah.
It's like
'cause-
we know obviously, but I'm really excited for people to hear the songs and be like,
and like make
that's an
their own
Alexi song.
interpretations.
that's an Alexi song.
Yeah.
Or that's a Ty and
'Cause,
Riley song.
New
Because
songs I hear.
Yeah, we're working on this one at the moment. We're super proud of, called Cavity, and
Love
it's
that
kind of split into halves. Where the first half is like all Riley lyrics. They're very personal to
Story-driven
him
and
and
personal.
story driven. And I've just come in with these more abstract themes. Like one of the lyrics is the cavity is almost run through, and that's kind of representing like internal depression and this constant kind of melancholy feeling to basically setting up all the events is Riley's part, and then my part is more the feeling that all those events have generated.
yeah, it's like we're really proud of like the way I'm really proud of like the way like our lyrics can bounce off each other in that regard. It's like me and Riley, we're so story driven, we're so like we're direct with our lyrical approach, and sometimes it's really like I find it really beautiful when those directness can leads to like expressing yourself in a more metaphorical way that really captures like what you're feeling in that moment. And it's just like I just like that dichotomy. It's like, yes, I'm using big words because I feel like it, but it's really different from how I write, and it's like I think it's really obvious in our songs, and it's like I'm really like glad to see like the differences in our writing approaches and how that comes across.
How long does it usually take to come up with your songs, or even just the music behind it, the instrumental?
Well, I think a good example would be Paper Cuts.
Yeah.
Because Paper Cuts, it's off of our EP. That came together in like 2 hours,
Yeah.
honestly.
Wow.
Basically, the
Riley-
entire EP came together in like 2 hour sessions each. Like,
Yeah,
because
like,
like we
per
would write the song like we were in the studio at the same time. Like when we first got into the studio, we only had Broke and Father's done, and we were like, okay,
We've got
might
3
turn
more
into an
songs we need to
EP.
write.
and then we like in between like recording sessions for the other song, like those first 2 songs, we were like, okay, we got to write songs.
Yeah,
like,
and then
get it going while we're
Riley he came in one day complaining that he had a paper cut on his finger and it made it really hard to play guitar. He was like, it sucks. And I'm like, there's a song in that.
There's a song in that.
Like, lately, life has felt like playing guitar with a paper cut. And I'm like,
and it just came from that.
it snowballed, and we were like, let's make this really kind of instrumentally heavy because,
And like the instrumentals always I find they really come together so quick.
very quickly.
Riley has a way of putting his guitar into a random tune, like a unique tuning, like
Always
open
open
tunings. Open tunings. He loves doing that, and he'll put his hands down and just places, and it
He
just
works magic.
And
He just works magic.
he just
I don't know how he does
like
it.
me and him have been playing together for almost almost 10 years now, like in separate bands, and I kind of have I like if I wasn't like that in sync with him, he'd be really annoying to play bass for. He does not know what he's doing at all half the time.
Just
He
make
has
it
no
up.
he has no music theory. He just goes by ear.
It's
And he's
vibe
like,
Whatever
space.
sounds good.
Vibe space.
yeah, but like I've really caught on to like his habits and it's like because of that, me and him lock in really quick. And Alexi is just an amazing drummer, so she'll hop on and be like just right in the pocket right away.
Yeah.
And it just comes together so quick instrumentally.
I think I'm pretty good at picking up on the dynamics Riley's trying to get across and trying to convey that with the drums.
Yeah. Like
While
he's
also
got his
not
habits.
taking up so much space that his twinkly little solos get overpowered.
Yeah. But instrumentally, all our songs really come together like so quick.
so quickly.
And it's like
Honestly, it takes more time to write lyrics than it does to write the
yeah,
music.
100%. Like especially cuz like we'll
Especially with
just
the
write
newer
it so
stuff where
quick.
we're being a lot more collaborative, where we'll go back and forth on so many different. We ended up recently scrapping some lyrics for a song we've been working on for ages, and then I just had something in my notes app. I was like, "Hey, let's try this." And like, this works way better. Let's do that.
Yeah. It's like so lately we've been doing like taking our time a bit more with this next batch of songs that we want to write, just because we've been a lot more busy than we have been like when we were previously writing and recording, because we were right in the studio. We were like on a time crunch. It was like everything just came together super quick. It was all that we were focusing on. So it's like
And now we kind of have more time to refine the songs, and it's really paid off, I think.
yeah, it's like we've been doing a lot more like before we hadn't done any gigs before we hopped into the studio. It was a bit weird. It's a bit of a
Yeah.
unique approach. Like we were just really proud of the songs at that point, and we just wanted to get an EP,
Get them out there, get ears on
get
it.
recorded, and so we just did that straight away. And then of course we didn't release this EP until after we had done a few gigs, but like it was all recorded before we did our first gig. Yes,
Yeah, before
our
we
first
even
gig,
had our
all
first
recorded.
gig.
Everything was getting
Wow.
mixed and mastered in that time, and then like so we had so much more time in that time frame, and now we've been picking up like a lot more gigs. It's been really fun. It's been so good getting into the gigging scene here, because I think it's one of the better gigging scenes personally in Australia.
Yeah,
Like,
I'd agree with that.
not that I have much experience coming from a small town up north where there was no like active music scene, but like this change here has just been so inspirational. It's been like there's so much more active people who I'm meeting who are passionate about the music, and like we've fostered a bit of a community, and I'm really proud of that.
Yeah, you've definitely. There's always gigs I see following. I'm like, oh yeah, there's a gig going on. Like I'm
Yeah.
working, but I'll go.
We actually just announced a gig today.
For September 1st.
Yes,
It's
September
that's
1st.
the first festival I
yeah,
see.
it's
well,
the first little
micro
micro
festival.
festival.
Wow.
It's going to be it's a free gig, and there's only 80 tickets. So if you do want to go, please,
Grab
you're gonna hop in quick, because they're gonna disappear really quickly.
Yeah, I've already taken 2 of them.
Hell yeah.
Speaking of favorite songs, because obviously everyone loves Fathers, but what is your personal favorite songs to actually play?
Okay.
For me, I really like Mothers. Like, it's the last song on the EP, but I think it's very powerful and emotional, because Riley wrote it about his mum, right? About missing his mum, and like everyone goes through the experience of kind of watching your parents grow older and wanting to be there for them, but also because he's physically moved away from her, that whole experience. And like to play, if you feel it when you're playing it,
Yeah,
I honestly
got a
get
weight
a little emotional
every time we play it.
sometimes when I'm playing it.
like the first few times we were like writing it and like actually getting the instrumentals down, I was like, oh, this guy's gonna make me get a bit teary eyed.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Don't tell him I said that, by the way. I know he's gonna see this anyway, but it's like it's definitely, I think it's my favorite song off the EP.
Off the
It's really
EP for
hard
sure.
to pick a favorite song, because
Mm.
personally I'm really connected to Fathers. It's like because I was like the one that I put the most of myself into at that point in time.
And then also some of the unreleased songs, just because they're like the next caliber up in our songwriting.
And they're right in our brains. Like
Yeah.
we're currently like polishing it and fixing up still. And
It's all
like,
nice and fresh in your
Yeah.
head still. To
bit
think
of
about.
recency bias probably, but
Yeah.
only time will tell. I think they're really good either way.
And you can hear some of them live tomorrow night if you come out to
Oh.
Brightside.
Oh.
Yes.
It's going to be my next question. When do we think we can hear them?
Yeah.
Yeah, we definitely do want to get into the studio for these next few songs, but
I think our producer said he's got some time opening up next year for recording, so we'll definitely record a single and put that out, and then maybe work on another EP, perhaps.
Possibly.
Who knows?
Not soft
We'll be
launching.
waiting. We will
Yeah.
be waiting for it. Where do you guys prefer to perform? Like, do you guys prefer being a little hidden, or like, do you like larger venues where you can spread out more on a stage?
Like stage size or like
Yeah, like,
a bigger stage.
Bigger stages.
Bigger
always best,
stages.
But,
see, I
I
see
don't
you
know.
guys go to Tomcat. It's got a
yeah, we've only
quite a small stage.
played like 3 different venues, so we
Yeah.
don't have this massive scope.
Like our first gig at PFR Lounge.
Yep.
Big
Tight,
shout out,
tight
yeah.
little tiny.
It's
Like little stage. It's like the little hallway, and there's like 50 people crammed in there. It's like
yeah,
It's got its own vibe. It's really fun.
it's very intimate.
It's very intimate, but like it's hard to compete with like seeing something like Tomcat filled out.
Yeah, because
Like when we played there for our headlining gig.
which was our first headliner gig and like first time we were playing Tomcat, so it already felt so massive. Like it's just a much bigger room, much bigger space,
Yeah.
bigger stage, and because like we have that physical barrier and we're raised up compared to PFR where you're on basically the same level as the audience.
Yeah.
It's
It's such a different experience.
it's just
and
different. Like
it's-
one's more intimate, one feels bigger.
Whereas it is still really intimate. It's not that big of a venue.
Yeah.
It's
It's not like, well, I guess we'll see you tomorrow night when we play Brightside, because
might be my new favorite venue. Who knows?
like, it's an iconic venue for Brisbane, and it'll be the biggest room we've ever played, biggest stage we've ever played.
Yeah. Same capacity, bit bigger. Like
yeah.
actual stage area.
And like, yeah, I think we need to form a few more opinions before we can
Yeah,
say
we're
our
so-
favorite venue to play.
But yeah.
We love every place we've played at so far.
But really, I think Tomcat really just made a really big
Yeah.
impression on us. Just being our first time playing there and having such a really good turnout for our first
It
headliner.
felt really professional, is what I'll say about Tomcat. It felt like the first professional stage that we've played.
Yeah, 'cause
Not
like,
that the
not that
other
PFR
venues of
isn't or like season
PFR
3.
or Echo and Bounce is
Yep.
the other place we played any less.
It's just it just felt different. It's felt more in line with our scene, if that makes sense.
Yeah, a little bit more
Like
grungier.
the emo, the like pop punky scene. It's a lot more like you'll see all the bands that will go to Tomcat, and it's
Yeah, it's all the
makes sense.
grunge.
Sort of
and
grungy.
punk and all that, yeah.
Yeah, it just felt right to me right so
Yeah.
far. But of course, we always want to play more. It's nowhere. It's like way too early to say like a favorite venue where we want to be at. So it's like because we
Where
want
do
to
we
keep
want to
going.
be? We want to be headlining River Stage. No.
That's actually one of my next questions. Where would you actually want to play? Like,
Oh,
where would be your dream place?
we all have 3 dream venues in Brisbane.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think.
Mine is the Triffid, of course.
Yeah.
It's like the first place I ever saw a
Classic.
concert, and it was like, this is so fucking cool. Holy shit. And it's-
Similarly, mine is the Tivoli. That was also my first like proper concert. I went to see Polaris. It's so cool.
And I know Riley's dream venue is the Princess Theatre in the Gabba.
Oh.
And it's like, because we've seen so many like really fucking cool emo bands at the Princess, and it's like, it's such a good
But
like
also-
vibe for where we want to be.
And then the step up from there is like the Valley Music Hall, obviously
Yeah.
Yeah,
amazing
but-
venue. But it feels.
One day, one day.
I honestly feel like that stage is too big for us as a 3-piece band.
Yeah.
Like I went and saw.
Throw some backup dancers.
towns were support for Trophy Eyes, I think.
Yeah. That would've been
And
way back.
they're a two-piece band. They're literally guitar and drums on
Awesome
that massive
band.
stage. They felt so tiny. And, like, obviously the guitarist was doing his best to take up as much of that space as possible, but yeah.
Just gonna throw in some backup dancers in there.
Yeah, but it's also a dream to play like different cities. We haven't done like spread out to any other cities at this point, but we
You
really
know,
do want to like spread out to Gold Coast, Vinny's or
might be
the
an
Sunny
East
Coast.
Coast tour in the future, hopefully.
Hopefully, some venues in like Sydney or
We've even-
Melbourne even.
We've
That's-
got people from Melbourne who we have no contact with who are recommending our band to our friends.
Yeah, that's a bit of a funny
Nice.
story. One of our mates from work, he went to Melbourne to like do a little trip, and he meets up with one of his like separate mates that's like that we have no contact with, and he's like, "You should check out this band. You should. They're really cool. Loose Shoelace." It's like, I work with those guys. Like,
Oh,
but yeah, it would be a dream to play in like Melbourne or Sydney, and
Just outside of Brisbane.
yeah, it's like next steps, but also like we're very happy at this point.
it's definitely places in Byron Bay that love the grunge.
True.
So they're always taking. Like there's always I always see 3 different grunge bands. I'm like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
Byron, Byron, Byron. It's just always Byron. I'm like,
Yeah.
so
And
yeah,
like
it's
you talk
definitely
about Byron, so many great bands have come out of there, especially for the Australian, like even metal scene, especially like Parkway Drive, one of the biggest metal bands in the world, came from there. They started playing at like a tiny little youth center, and then like within 3-ish years, I think, they were playing River Stage, which
Insane.
yeah, definitely the Australian alternative scene has a great community behind it, and hopefully they take us with them.
Hey, we'll prove it.
Yeah, we gotta prove it.
We got a bit more work to do, I
Yeah,
think,
yeah.
and honestly, I'm excited to do like that work to be a part of it. It's like it's just part of the community. It's like everyone's doing their best. Hey, I like that song.
Well, shout out to the song "Our Best" if you didn't get that reference.
it's just gonna be every song's just gonna be mentioned.
Yeah,
Just it's like
We got a
oh,
quota
yeah.
to hit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
How many times do you guys actually rehearse before a gig? I see that you guys posted on your story last night that you were rehearsing
Yeah.
the final rehearsal.
Yeah. Loki, that was a bit of a lie. We got one more rehearsal beforehand, but
They lie, guys.
but we try to get at least one rehearsal a week, even if we aren't like leading up to a gig. Just like we try to get like every Thursday, we'll book out like we'll go to our rehearsal space and make sure we at least get like 2 hours of rehearsal a week, and making sure that consistency is there. Like,
yeah,
It's just like even
And
like it's
then-
like trying to just even if it's just us hanging out and finishing up some songs like loosely, it's like just consistently being around each other, making music together. It's
and
the
then
best
also
part.
it's nice to like in the 2 weeks leading up to the actual gig, we end up switching to about 2 a week just to make sure we're really locked in and tight.
Yeah, making sure everything is all good with the set. All the songs are like flowing, and like we're not stuttering and going pop, 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 pop on stage while we're like switching between songs, stuff like that. But it's really just that consistency of like once a week, every week, 52
yeah,
weeks a year at least.
We do in fact rehearse the things we say in between songs. It's scripted.
Little
Everything's
bit.
scripted.
Don't want to break the illusion, but like
Yeah, I'm not cool when I can't talk off my head like that.
no. Well, we don't script it. We kind of plan out roughly what we want to say.
Yeah,
Yeah. Also gives our guitarist time to tune.
so much tuning.
How many times does he have to change his tuning during the set? There's like at least 3 or 4.
D, D, A, A, B, A, 2 different types of D, open D. Wait, I think it's 5 tunings in this set, and 3 of them are different versions of open D.
Good lord.
Yeah.
Alrighty, my last question for today is where do you hope to be in the next, I'm going to say 2 years?
Touring.
Touring?
We
Yep.
we want to be like
Proper.
actually touring.
Yeah, like
Instead
proper
of-
like Australia-wide tours. That's where
Yeah.
I want to be.
I reckon
Maybe working on an album.
I'd
maybe
love to
if we can.
release an album.
But even if it's just dropping singles and just doing like Australia, like full like proper tours of like Australia, that might be really happy
Yeah.
with that. And of
maybe
course,
overseas.
consistently grinding up, like trying to get to pushing ourselves to the next steps
I
of
think
each
the
way.
good thing with how our career's gone so far is almost every gig we've played has been a step up from the last.
Yeah,
I think, yeah, no, that straight up is true.
yeah. It's like everyone
We
has been a
always
bit
get
bigger, bit
little
more people, bit more
bigger
people
crowd,
singing
more
our
people.
songs.
Mm.
It's a lot more.
Like recently, we had at the headliner, people were singing along to Paper Cuts, and we'd never thought people would be singing along to that song because it's one of the smaller songs. But like you hear it and you're like, whoa, people like our music.
Yeah, it's so surreal having people sing the words you wrote down, sing back at you. It's very weird, and it's like
We're
a
so
bit,
grateful
it's a bit
for it.
humbling.
We're so
It's like-
grateful for it.
We are. It's so humbling, but again,
Yeah.
we're gonna try and keep pushing a bit more, and
Yeah.
hopefully 2 years from now we might have an album. We might have like
I think
played
people
some.
love to get some kind of record
Of
deal
course,
for some
like some sort of record deal
And,
would be
like,
beautiful.
step up in professionalism from where we are, because right now we're completely independent. We don't have a manager. We don't have any agents, whatever. We're doing everything ourselves.
Yeah, we've got really good friends who are like really supportive in that
Mm.
regard. But no, we
Shout
haven't
out
got
Gig
like
Sync.
shout out Geeksync. Shout out to Owen as well, my goat. That man has
Yeah.
helped me so much. But we do hope. I would like to have a manager because I'm currently like band manager. It's a lot. It's a lot on my plate, but it's really like next steps.
It'd be
like,
nice to
it'd be nice to have someone who can
relax
put
a
it-
little.
So someone I can lean on a bit heavier.
You know, focus on the music, like they all
Yeah.
say, but like, you know.
Yeah, but I would love to like reach out to some record labels like Ninth Life Records.
Definitely, I think if we
Do
do get a
process.
record deal, we'd keep it independent. We'd keep it as like more of
Yeah, Australian base as well.
a publishing deal rather than like an all-encompassing band deal, so that we're basically just saying, here are our songs, you can publish them, but we still own them.
That's not
'Cause
how publishing deals work. I'm sorry to say.
it's-
No, it's not. No, they own publishing rights, which means they own the copyright. as
Oh
well.
no, that's the wrong word. I meant
You mean a record deal?
Distribution deal. That's what
Yeah,
I meant
that's
to
the
say.
one. Sorry.
There's so many terms in the
Yeah,
music
it's
industry.
okay. I do research,
Yeah,
but yeah, we do want to like.
Probably
We'll see. It
we'd
depends on the
rather it
deal.
be a distribution deal than because we want to own our music. It's our music. We wrote it. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
keep
Of
your
course,
grubby mints
everything.
out of it.
everything comes with
the
a
price tag.
big of a price,
Yes.
but
We'll see what happens.
I'm not
Speaking of price,
price.
is tomorrow's one a paid one?
It
Because-
is. It is $15 online plus like the GST, or $20 at the door. At the Bright Side tomorrow, we're playing with Takeover for their tour, along with Hyphen. It's gonna be an awesome show.
Yeah.
We're on at 7:30. Doors are at 7.
$1 at 7.
Yeah.
And
Show
then-
up or don't.
And then
But
it's September
do.
1st
Yep,
for
September
the
1st.
Micro Festival.
Yeah.
What was it called?
It is Snubbed, I believe.
Snubbed.
Yes.
Snubbed.
That's run by our friends at Gig Sync.
Yeah.
they are
we'll
basically
be
like
playing
an
with.
independent music tech company that help bands connect with like venues and stuff.
Yeah.
They're
They've been,
super good friends of ours.
yeah. They've been really good to us. We'll be playing with Rodney Starfish there. A couple of other bands. Colleen Ave and who was the last one? Oh, don't put me on the spot. Yes, but it's gonna be an amazing like gig. It's gonna be awesome, and we're really looking forward to that one. And
The September 1st one is free, by the way.
100% free. And then yeah, that's all we have officially planned for the next moment. I don't think we have anything that's yet to be announced. We might have one that has yet to be announced, but it's still
Work in
it's in the
progress?
works. It's depending on funding for that one,
Yeah.
but otherwise, this is like where we're looking at for the next few months. And
Yeah, if you come to those gigs, you will hear unreleased songs. Like, that's a fact.
yeah, 100%.
Well, thank you so much today for letting me interview you guys.
Thanks so much for having
Absolutely,
us.
Thanks for having us.
It has been absolutely wonderful to find out about your band. And we thank everyone who has joined the stream.
Yeah, thank you.
All of your fans.
All of our one fan. Hi, Mum. No.
Yes, I don't.
Oh. Back to the song.